Good morning. This is Rhonda Olson from Woman Shine. Let your true colors shine through and express the real you. Today I'd like to show you another wonderful lesson called the magic blanket or magic roller to help you find that sense of support from the ground so that you can stay in the eye of the storm, stay present in your body and not be tossed from pillar to post, worried about the past or the future and being up in the air. So all you need to do this lesson is a rolled up blanket or a towel, the length of your body, so your head can be lying here and your bottom can be at the other end here. And what I'm going to do is just put the roller beside me and come and lie with my one buttock on the roller and my shoulder on the roller. So I'm kind of lying, I'll come down a little bit, lying slanted. And the lesson that we did yesterday, we looked at how do we think of lifting our body by pressing another part of our body down into the floor. So we're continuing that same theme today. And so I bent my legs and my feet are on the floor. And if I want to lift my buttock, my left buttock, and press my right buttock into the roller, I've kind of got to move uphill now. So it's not so easy. If I go lifting my buttock like that without using my tummy muscles, I can do it, but it's hard work. So another way we can think of this is how can I press the right buttock into the floor and also use my left foot to lift my my pelvis up. So, and then to come back down again, all I do is release the pressure in my foot and release the pressure on the other side of the pelvis, and I sink down into the floor again. So let's try that again. If I think of pressing the other buttock into the roller and pushing through my foot, my buttock comes up. And then if I take a breath into my body, into my belly, and just let go with the in-breath, breathing in. And as I push through my foot, blowing out a candle, breathing out. And then letting go, letting the breath come in. And then pushing through the foot, breathing out. Now let's add a little sound to this so we could take a breath in, just letting go. This is so releasing. This is what's not so easy to do at this time. We're kind of like in this state of high alert, really, where our nervous system's wired for danger. And how do we find ways of releasing, letting go? So this is a great little movement to do just to help you release what you're worried about. And also, I think what happens is our emotions get locked in our body and we don't express it. We're kind of like holding in all these feelings. And so using sound is another great way to release the tension in the body. So it's what we're going to do now. So I'm pressing through my foot, pressing my right side of my pelvis into the air. And as I do this, I'm just going to make a ah sound. And then just release it on the in-breath. Ah, and release it on the in-breath. Now let's come to the shoulder. If I want to lift my shoulder, it's hard work lifting it all on its own. But if I can use the pressure from my foot to lift the pelvis and then lift the shoulder, it makes it a lot easier. And then I can just, when I want to come back down, I can either, if I release the pressure in my foot first, my pelvis will come down and my shoulder can come down. As I take a breath in on the way down, and then on the way out, as I push through, just blow out a candle. And then on the way down, let the air come in. And now we're going to make a shh sound, which is a nice soothing sound for your nervous system when you're upset. So taking a breath in, breathing into your lower belly, pushing through your foot, pushing through your hands, shh, and then let the breath come in. And this time we're going to make an ah sound, like your heart is opening and you're just letting out all these feelings that you're feeling. So you're taking a breath into your lower belly, pushing through your foot, ah, and letting that go. Letting your legs come down, taking the roller out, just moving it gently, and then feeling what it's like when you're other side of your body comes down on the floor. Like what I'm feeling is this side just sinking now into the floor, my other side that was on the roller. My back feels a lot flatter. So let's just come rolling to your side like we did yesterday, using the ground forces to roll, and then come up to sitting and move your roller to come underneath the other side of your body. So you're supporting now the other side of your body on the roller. So I've got my left buttock and my left shoulder on the wall. So we're going to do the same thing again. So I'm pressing through, whoops, come down a little bit. Pressing through my right foot to lift up the right buttock as I breathe, as I blow out a candle, and then breathe in as I sink down again. Breathing out, blowing out the candle, breathing in, sinking down again. Then doing the same with the arm, just using the, instead of just hoying with my arm, using the ground forces, pushing through the foot, lifting the pelvis. Then the arm lifts easily, and I could even come onto the roller. And then letting the shoulder go, letting the side of your pelvis go, and taking this, like blowing out a candle, breathing out, and then letting the breath come back in as you sink down. Opening up, letting everything, the breath just come back in, pushing through your foot, pushing through your shoulder, and then letting the breath come back in, pushing through the ground, and letting the breath come back in. And imagine that all these feelings in your heart, you're just letting go and letting them, with the sound, just letting them sink down into the earth. And coming back down again, coming off the roller, taking it away, lying down and feeling how you're resting on the floor now. And you can do this for as long as you like. I'm just doing it, fairly quickly because we're doing a video, but you can take as long as you like to do this. And now the movement that I love, really, really love, is to put the roller, come like rolling to my side again and coming up onto the roller so that I'm sitting on the end of the roller and I'm lying back, so my head is on the roller and my whole spine is supported. It's just such a beautiful feeling, and feeling of support. So at times when you're feeling, how am I going to support myself? What support do I have? Just coming to the floor like this, lying on a roller, is a wonderful thing to do. I might move back a little bit so you can see me a bit better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So even just lying like this on a roller is just a wonderful thing. If you feel like your head tilts back, you might just want to put a little bit of cushion under your head here. And what I'm going to do now is a little movement of just like sinking your pelvis down towards the floor and then pushing through the foot. So you come back onto the roller, and then sinking down to the other side, releasing down to the other side and pushing through the foot. You come back onto the roller. And as you sink down to the side, take a breath into your lower belly. And as you push through your foot, just blow out a candle. Come onto the top of the roller, take a breath in as you go down the other side. Breathe out and blow out a candle. Breathing in again as you go down this side. This time we're going to make a little sound. And when you come back onto the roller, as you sink down the other side, let the breath come into your belly. As you push through your foot, and just feeling what's happening in your chest, how your chest is able to be open. When we're anxious and uptight, we close down our chest. So your chest is supported, your heart can open, and they've got this lovely opening through your body. As you breathe in, feeling how your heart can open, letting the breath come right into your body and sinking down. And then as you press through the foot, pushing down into the earth, letting all of these feelings in your heart just express out. And coming down the roll on the other side, pushing through your foot again. Ah. Breathing in as you lower down to the side. And you might find your head will want to go in the opposite direction to counterbalance you. Breathing out as you push through your foot. Ah. Breathing in again as you sink down to the side. Ah. And then gently roll off the roller. Just very gently remove it as gently as you can with your hand and just lie on the floor and feel what it's like, that luxurious feeling of lying on the floor. Feel how your body just settles more easily onto the floor. And you may even feel like you've got a tunnel down through the middle of you. Notice your breathing. So this is a lovely movement. One of my favorites from many years ago, 30 years ago, when I started doing Feldenkrais. I often have a blanket beside me where I am, and so I just lie like that on the blanket whenever I'm feeling upset and unsupported and need to find my center of balance. So I hope this movement can, it's a little simple thing you can do every day, really, to help you find that place of calmness, centeredness, and balance and groundedness within you. And making the sounds is an extra benefit. When we make sound, it connects us down into the earth, so it helps to ground us as well, releasing the vibrations through our body. So please share this with anyone who you think might benefit from this little movement. And I would love to hear how you go with this in the chat box, or in the, not the chat box, the comments. Okay, thank you. This is Rhonda Olsen signing off from Woman Shine.